Yes, Massive and Crew, back once again with another video. And today we're going to talk about Cubase 10. We're going to be using the sampler in Cubase 10, show you a couple of little bits and pieces in there. Yes, and show you a couple of bits and get involved. I don't claim to be an expert on this to any way, shape or form, but yeah, I'm going to show you some Cubase, man. Cubase 10 has a cool sampler which has been incorporated since, I believe, Cubase 9.5. Don't quote me on it. However, you can use this to create some cool bass lines using various tools on board. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to project, you're going to go to add, and you're going to go to add a sampler track. Then you're going to type the name for it, bass line or bass, or whatever you want to call it, peas and rice, whatever. Boom, put that in there, right? So then you've got, all you have to do now is just drag a sample into the Cubase, right? So I usually go to my file browser, and then I've usually got a few bass lines sorted out, i.e. my 100 sick bass pack on Samploids. Got a little dread bass in there, drag that, put that in. So it's already a cool bass line as it is, but if you want to give it something, you know, unique, a little bit of an edge over everything else, let me just check the audio on this thing here. Yeah, so if you want to give it a unique edge over everything else, what you do is quite straightforward, yeah? All you'd have to do is just go to where it says pitch here, and you can mess around with the glide. Now, glide is quite straightforward. Instead of playing a note from low to high, so say for example I played it normally, so the lowest to the highest, it will just play straight. But with the glide now, the glide will make it sort of slide up, like it will kind of transpose up. So it's equivalent of using the pitch wheel, but in a different way. So it gives you that up and down effect, so you can have some really cool sound. So we're going to put that little idea down. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the tempo up to speed. We've got the tempo here. It goes to 175. Right, this doesn't have to be 170, whatever tempo you want. Yeah, and then you press the C for click. Then it starts rolling around. Yeah, and then we find them notes. So. Ready? Okay, so we put that in, a little bit of a junglist style B line in there, no problem. So now we're going to loop that round. Best thing to do is to quantize it first of all. Let's get the quantize right. Make sure all the notes are in time, because you don't want any dodgy notes in there. You know, sometimes I do get demos where a couple of things are not tight. We don't want that happening. You don't want your demos sounding like the beat's not quite played perfectly. So okay, so first thing we're going to do, let's get this to bar 1. So we move to bar 1, grab our notes here, and just 1 minute. Normal sizing, this is what we want. Change this, it's some weird. Okay, I like it though, I like it. Not this in Steinberg, man. And then we're going to grab the notes now, and we're going to move them all the way over here to number 1. So just play it, make sure it's in the right key still. Okay, so we want that first note, that first note we play. So I'll just get rid of that. I'm going to put Apple key A, some on the Mac, whatever, Control A, whatever it is, key on the PC. And then now I'm going to quantize. Quantize on the 8s. So let's just fix that up a little bit, get that right. Yeah, we're just writing our little notes in here. So I'm not sure if we need that there. So it's okay. Okay, so that's a nice little bass line. I like the flavour of that. Let's stick with what we got there. So we put that in there. Now, most important thing with bass lines, and yeah, big up to the man like Pete Parsons of a Lucky Spin when we used to work with him back in the day. He used to tell me that it's better to have all of your velocities all the same. So have them up loud, because remember your bass line is a thing where you've got to put compression on it, blah blah blah, so it's better if all the notes are the same. So you know, I kind of always gone by that because it does make sense, right? So nice. So we got that right. So now we want to go back down here. Now we want to go back down here to sampler control, and now we want to start messing with some of the parameters. So we got a little filter, for example. Just chuck a filter on. Put the resonance on. I'm going to go on a little resonance session here now. So we'll put it over a few bars there like that, yeah. And then we're going to hit that, and then we're going to turn on the writes. This is for the automation write. So that means that when you switch that on, yeah, you don't want to read on, you just want to write on. Okay, yeah, okay, it does the same thing both ways. All right, no problem. So when you turn that on now, right, the main thing is now that it's going to record any buttons that you turn here. Now these are assignable over your controller, so you can do it live on your controller. However, I wouldn't. So you know, you can do it over here when you turn, you know, twiddle your buttons, etc. However, I would not do that in this tutorial. I'll do another one for that. So anyway, so we're going to run it, and I'm just going to go by the mouse for now. Okay, so now I'm not even sure if this affects it, but I'm just going to put this on 128. So look at like a fine res, yeah. So I can move it quite quickly. Okay, so that's done. So now I've finished writing, so I'm just going to leave it on read, the green light read, yeah. Press play. Let's see how that sounds like. Now you see it's moving on its own now. Now this is the normal tube filter. There's other types of filters you can mess with too. But this sounds cool. You can put drive, give it a bit of punch. And there's some other advanced features in here that we're going to mess with in another video. If you want to see that, comment down below. So while we're here, let's just put a little beat on that, because I'm dying to hear what that sounds like with a beat now that we've done it. So I'm going to go into here, and I am going to go into my breaks folder, and the old favourite Amen business. Now remember the pattern. Now this is my Amenosaurus pack available on Samploids, and I'm just going to flick through there. This has got a kind of a steppy kind of flavour to it. Let me chuck that over the top of that, see what it sounds like. So even that, yeah. This is like a little steppy thing. So I'll tell you what, I'll chuck that at the end there, and then yeah, this has got like a little stomping feel. So let me chuck this on another track, and then I'm going to show you another little trick where you hold down the Alt key, and then you wait for the pen to come up over the top of it, yeah, and then you just drag it. Boom, done. Obviously chop that there, right click, boom, boom, eraser, boom, play. So let's grab the glide settings and put it to the top, see what happens. So that'd make a nice little bridge, man, to bring in, you know, something. So I mean, that's it for today's video. Just going to keep it short and sweet. If you want to see more Cubase tutorials, please smash the like button and comment down below. Take care. God bless. Peace.